there's even more news coming out, Travis Hunter and his woman's situation. But I do want to hear Dr. Umar's words on this, which, you don't really. Yeah, I know that's a weird pivot. That's a weird pivot. This is Dr. Umar on the Travis Hunter situation.
Being unfairly targeted by YouTubers for views and clicks, and they are trying to disparage his relationship in the interest of monetary gain. I support Travis Hunter. I wish him nothing but the best. Congratulations on winning the Heisman Trophy, brother Travis. And we all want him to just make good decisions.
Nah, it'll go.
We want him to make good decisions. My only issue with Travis is I need his fiance to make it clear whether she identifies as a full-time black woman or not.
Okay. All right, you knew he was gonna take it there. You knew he was gonna take it there. But do y'all feel like what he's saying is justified and true? People are just bigging up this situation in order to, get clicks and views off of it.
I don't know about bigging up, but I feel like 2 weeks in, because we are talking about this 2 weeks after the fact, I don't think a lot of these people have the big bro, I'm just looking out for you type shit. Like, he is definitely a meme at this point. It has been a thing to dunk on him. And people are trying to find the next thing to dunk on their relationship, to dunk on Travis Hunter and all that. So,
I think they're absolutely wrong. No one's bigging up anything. If anything, we're just reacting to what comes out. Their relationship is public. Their reactions are public. And if this is public information, the public can talk about it. I think this is free reign. This is the Wild Wild West.
Well, I think when you got to make that argument, that the answer is people are definitely capitalizing off of it. But in terms of big upping the situation, in terms of like making sure that it doesn't die down, nah, that natural selection there, I'll concede. You guys keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And then whenever something else pops out, which again, is not necessarily anything you can control, but then you talk about that too. You just got to know that when you're competing with literal millions of people, they're going to get the last word. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to register when you personally don't care anymore, and that's kind of where they're suffering.
I don't have any real ties to Travis Hunter or anybody in the situation, so I feel like I 100% identify with what Umar is saying or whatever the case may be. That's facts, because it just is what it is. But what Shador said, and I actually do have to agree with him, all y'all athletes, entertainers, artists, etc., if y'all genuine trying to holla at Trav, y'all know how to get in touch with him or someone around. At this point, y'all just posting for the algorithm. Now, part of their job is to post for the algorithm.
The athletes?
If they have, and I think by athletes, he also means like the Pivot podcast and Ocho and them.
Oh, okay.
Which is there's some truth to that. You could reach out if you wanted to. Travis Hunter deactivated his Instagram account, so it made it a little bit harder to reach out to him. But like Shador said, there is a way to reach out to him. But I think this is that same sentiment that a lot of people were giving the WNBA. Hey, if you can't handle the limelight, don't be in it. Right? And if new evidence, new shit comes out every single weekend about your woman, who is the topic of discussion, if that happens, then I really don't know what to tell you, gang. What came out this past weekend was video evidence of his fiance in a music video 3 years ago, but her and Travis have been together for 5 years. And we're not going to play the music. I said we're not going to play the music. Yeah, apparently the lady that is her. That is her. And this isn't the most egregious one. There is another video of her shaking that dumpster, getting it gripped on by another man, getting twerked on crazy fucking style. And that actually has some other photo evidence. And I think it's only worse because, she said on camera that, oh, well, I'll go into parties and Trav will drive me there and he'll sit outside and just wait for me all night and then I'll come back out and he's there. This is Zay. This is Lena.
This is crazy. I can't.
That's tough.
I've been trying to throw Travis as much bail as I can, but boy, that's a lot of fucking hand on my girl's ass. No.
I mean, this is just like I'll be the echo guy.
Say she's the t-shirts.
Yeah, t-shirts is fucking insane. But yeah, like this is same shit. No, like this doesn't really move the needle. It just provides more evidence for me. Doesn't change my take at all. Again, it just provides more evidence. If you want to have that guys real nigga conversation, sure, whatever. We can have a conversation on how we feel about the woman. But yeah, that's on how you feel. I think
these Grok, yo.
But like that's what I'm saying. I think at this point it's just niggas like poking fun at it now. Now the internet getting its shit off. Now the internet's doing its Googles and all that extra shit. That's just what this is. Like, yeah, it's a meme now. It's a meme now, bro.
I will just say, Zay is a weird ass nigga. The nigga in the picture is not weird, but the caption was, "My buddy posted up with this." You're weird as fuck, my nigga. You're weird. Your buddy can post that. He had to ask. My buddy posted up with his girl. That nigga's weird. There are a lot of weird people at play here doing shit, but I am all for bringing all justice to the light. If some fishy shit's going on and then niggas go fishing, you gonna hate when they catch fish, my nigga. And Travis Hunter, I know you're gonna see this clip. You AFK. You watching everything. I know it's bad. That bitch is fishy. Leave her alone, gang. This is good for you. I'm glad this is happening to him. This should happen because I hope this happens before he marries her, so he realizes he shouldn't marry her. So I'm glad this happened.
I think to Damo's point, like they were talking about in the beginning of this, like, fuck the internet. You know what I'm saying? I know my girl. I know my relationship. All those different things. But I think specifically over this last weekend, that game plan is not working out. That like from her apology video on TikTok, the 8-minute one, to Travis consistently streaming and addressing this shit, and then now deactivating his Instagram. Yeah, I don't know if it's a thin skin problem, but boy, the internet is definitely affecting them personally and their relationship. Listen, NBA Christmas is around the corner, meaning there's a bunch of NBA games to watch. And I know some of y'all still like hoops. Maybe not all of y'all, but some of y'all.
Jingle bells, 80s bells, briny laid an egg. PrizePicks offers weekly promotions that could really increase those payouts, like Taco Tuesday. PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to add even more value. PrizePicks is real simple, y'all. We've got different sports at the top, and within each different sport, we have a bunch of different categories that you think your favorite player or the player of your choice will perform in. You go in, you click more, you click less, make sure that they're on 2 different teams. You type in how much you want to put on the entry, and then once you're satisfied, you're gonna hit submit lineup, and boom, you're in the game.
Hopefully I don't get called in my PrizePicks wallet, and shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video.
But this is why it was important to like just stop talking about it, stop addressing it, keep moving on as if it wasn't there. Now it's always going to be there and it's going to only get bigger. But the fact that, I mean, there's a subsection of people on the internet that they know that it's impacting you. They know that it's affecting you. They know that you'll react to it. They know that you'll say something. They know that you'll do something. They'll just continue because that's what they want. They want you to deactivate based off of them doing it. And even if it isn't directly that, they want you to keep going. So again, like people were telling the WNBA players, what's going to happen when you drop a pick? What's going to happen when you drop a pass? What's going to happen when you miss a tackle in the NFL? Is this what you're going to do? Now, it might not be on the same level because football is different than this, but they already have your number, and they're only going to continue to push the buttons further and deal with you in that manner. I would just, you got, and it might get worse. Like, I'm not going to lie, and I'm really surprised it hasn't happened yet, but there's going to be a leak of a sex tape, and it's going to be attached to your girlfriend's name coming. Trust me. It's 99. I don't know her, so that's why I'm giving this caveat. 99 point. That's what I'm saying. 99.999% sure it won't be her. It won't be her. There won't even be evidence of her. But just like the Cooking with Kaya situation, they'll attach that name and they'll run with it. And the only reason why that'll continue to happen is because they know that it's going to affect you. And that's what they like.
Yeah, I don't know if this is just me like being in the social media game for as long, so now I have a pessimistic view of like the industry that we're in. But the more and more we talk about all these different topics that we talk about, I am leaning towards the side, bro. If you don't gotta deal with social media, don't deal with it. Like I'm definitely, especially for a person like Travis Hunter, who definitely has an outlet to become a millionaire, a successful person, without the means of social media. Like he could just be straight NFL contracts and all that shit. I don't think it's worth it for a lot of these people, and not even just athletes, just people in general. If you got a way to not deal with social media, don't do it.
You gotta think about it like this: the man literally just played himself into having a strong case to go number one in the NFL. Hell, he won the fucking Heisman Award. And you would think this is like the best part of his life. It has been 180. This is, I don't know the man's personal game. There's probably been 5, 10, 15 stories that he'd be like, nah, bro, you don't know me, worse, whatever, cool. But the fact that publicly speaking, it's just been a complete 180. Hell, it might genuinely be the worst part of his life right now. It's just so fucking crazy. So it's just like, for me, I never was jumping to conclusions, putting labels on these things. Yap. We had that conversation on, all right, bro, but stop pandering. Yap. But I just think I'm happy he deactivated. I'm happy. I don't want him to stream anymore. I think at this point he's a person that and I struggle with it as well, but he's a person that just, this internet shit gonna kick your ass. And when it kicks your ass, you don't know how to kick back or just not kick at all. So it's probably just not for him. He just go out there, not even shut up and dribble or shut up and catch passes, but just ignore the shit, bro. Just talk.
I think the internet is a thing. Like it's cool when the going's good, the going's good, but when it's bad, boy, it gets bad. But
and I'll be fair. This will be PC, but I do not care. Hey, the internet should not be like this. It shouldn't be this way, but it is this way, gang. You gotta adapt. Natural selection.
Yeah. Create dummy accounts. Have somebody run your shit. And again, I think that this might be a problem with like today's society, is that people think that it's so easy to just do these things, so they don't hire or go through these channels of being professional. But like for a lot of athletes, somebody should be running their account. Somebody should be running what they post. Somebody should be running what they see, what they react to. And a lot of this stuff wouldn't even affect them if that was the case.
Yeah, I will say, to give, not necessarily benefit, it's an easier said than done thing. I know it's a little bit different because he is an athlete, but like at the end of the day, he is a part of our generation. Our generation just grew up being on Instagram, being on Twitter, being on all these different platforms, just as a part of growing up. You know what I'm saying? So to just tell this dude to not use these apps, it's easier said than done.
But this is also why I believe there's validity to the point that I have in that phone conversation. Like now you feel like you can't separate yourself from it, even if it means for the betterment of your health, whether it be mental health or physical health or whatever the case may be. Now you're addicted. You are addicted. But especially somebody like him, junior year, sophomore year, because he might have been, ranked extremely high sophomore year, until third year in the NFL, fourth year in the NFL, he shouldn't have even been on social media. Not even close. That is the most vulnerable times for you to be on there. That's
streaming too. That's the crazy part.
Like
live.
That's the shit. Like you never running from a nigga typing in your chat, bro. TTS,
never run that.
All of that.
Hell no.